She hugged me with one hand and stabbed me with her words the moment I turned around. It's strange, isn't it? How the people who smile the warmest often hide the coldest intentions. How someone can sit beside you in your darkest moments and then mock you to others as if you were nothing. My name is Lena, and before all this happened, I believed she was the one person in the world who would never hurt me. Her name was Rania, my best friend of 10 years, my secret keeper, my comfort shoulder, the woman who promised, "I'll always be on your side." But one message, one single message I wasn't supposed to see, destroyed everything I believed about friendship, loyalty, and love. It wasn't accidental. It wasn't small. It wasn't harmless. It was intentional, cruel, and it exposed who she truly was when no one was watching. That message didn't just hurt me. It opened a door to truth, a door to betrayal, a door to the kind of revenge that doesn't shout. It simply reveals. You're about to see how a friendship that looked unbreakable fell apart because of one moment of truth, and how I used her own words to end the story she tried to write behind my back. But before we go deeper, where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Because what happened next changed me forever. Rania and I weren't just close. We were inseparable. People used to joke and call us two halves of the same brain. We talked daily. We ate together. We shared clothes, secrets, heartbreaks, victories. She was the one I leaned on when my world felt heavy. If something good happened, she was the first to hear it. If something bad happened, she was the first to comfort me. To me, loyalty looked like her. Kindness looked like her. Friendship looked like her. She always said, "Lena, I'm proud of you. I'll always be cheering for you." I didn't know she meant, as long as your life is below mine. Things changed slowly. Subtle shifts, strange remarks. When I got a promotion, she smiled, but her eyes dimmed. When I bought a new apartment, she congratulated me, but her tone tightened. When I started getting attention at work, her compliments felt rehearsed, but I ignored it, because when you love someone platonically, you give them the benefit of the doubt again and again, until the truth forces you to stop. I didn't know her sweetness was just the mask she wore when she wanted something from me. The real Rania lived behind that mask, a version of her I wasn't supposed to meet, until the day I saw her messages. The day she forgot her phone on my table, the day destiny stopped protecting me from the truth. And that was the moment my quiet, peaceful world started cracking. It happened on a Thursday morning. We had brunch at my place, just like we did every week. We laughed. We talked about life. She complimented my new hairstyle and hugged me goodbye. I thought everything was normal, but after she left, I found her phone on the couch, unlocked, screen lit up with notifications. I didn't open it, not at first. I planned to call her, tell her I had it, and return it. But then another message popped up. "Did you tell her she's embarrassing again?" My chest tightened. My curiosity grew claws. The preview showed the message was from a group chat, a group I didn't know existed. The name of the group? Rania's Real People. My heart sank. Something in my gut whispered, "You need to see this." And for the first time in my life, I listened to the voice of doubt instead of trust. I opened the chat, and there it was, my name, repeated again and again, twisted, mocked, ripped apart. Rania's messages filled the screen. "You guys should have seen Lena crying again today. She's so dramatic. I swear she can't do anything without asking me first. She gets so happy about the smallest things. It's kinda sad. I keep her around because she makes me look better." I felt my stomach drop. My hands froze. My eyes blurred, but it didn't stop there. Pictures of my apartment. Screenshots of my messages to her, shared without my permission. Private details about my family, personal moments I confided in her, all twisted into jokes. The girl who hugged me 3 hours ago had said just yesterday, "I swear, Lena's life is my entertainment." It didn't feel like betrayal. It felt like my soul was being peeled open, like every moment of trust was suddenly a memory of stupidity. I sat there for a long time, silent, shaking, staring at the screen as the truth poured out like poison. But then, something else rose inside me. Not tears, not heartbreak. Something sharper, cleaner, calmer, clarity. And clarity gives birth to a different kind of revenge, the kind that doesn't scream, the kind that waits, the kind that uses silence as a weapon. She thought those messages were harmless. She thought I'd never see them. She didn't know her own words would expose her. When Rania returned to my place to pick up her phone, she walked in with the same fake warmth she always carried. "Oh my God, thank you. I would have died without my phone," she said dramatically. She didn't notice the way my eyes studied her, the cracks in her smile, the rehearsed tone of her voice, the mask she probably didn't even know she wore anymore. She hugged me, that same hug she gave when she called me pathetic behind my back. I wanted to pull away, wanted to confront her, wanted to scream, but I didn't, because reaction gives power. Silence gives control. She sat on my couch, laughing, chatting, scrolling, completely unaware that I had seen everything. Then she asked, "So, what are your plans tomorrow?" "We should go shopping together." Shopping. With the same woman who told her group chat, "Lena follows me around like a lost puppy." I gently smiled. "Let's see. I'll text you." Something in me snapped that day. Not my heart, but my tolerance. For 10 years, I defended her, justified her behavior, ignored her digs, forgave her coldness. But betrayal doesn't always come in big acts. Sometimes it comes in subtle ones. A joke here, a remark there, a message typed with a smile. Rania didn't betray me once. She betrayed me repeatedly, comfortably, confidently. She pretended to care so she could have access to my life, access to my mistakes, my dreams, my insecurities, content she could perform with to her secret audience. But here's the fun part. She forgot to delete her messages before picking up her phone. And I didn't forget to record everything. I took screenshots, saved voice notes, downloaded images, backed up every message in a neat little folder labeled "The Truth." Because revenge is not loud. Revenge is smart. If she wanted to make a joke out of my life, she was about to learn what happens when the punchline hits back. She thought she knew everything about me. She thought she could predict my reactions. But she had no idea who I could be when I finally stopped protecting her. I didn't want to fight her. I wanted her to face herself. That's the difference between emotional revenge and strategic revenge. I chose strategy. I blocked her silently for a week. No calls, no texts, no meetups, no explanations. She panicked. She messaged people asking, "Is Lena okay? Why is she ignoring me?" Oh, the irony. She pretended to care publicly while talking trash about me privately. The drama began when she started telling others that I was the one who changed, that I was being distant, that I was acting strange. So, I waited, and then the perfect moment arrived. Her birthday party, a big one, fancy, a room full of people she always wanted to impress. She told me earlier, "You have to come, Lena. It won't be the same without you." What she meant was, "It won't look good if you're not there. I need your presence." She didn't know she needed something else from me that night. the truth. When I walked in, she hugged me instantly. "Oh my God, finally! I was worried about you." Her friends looked at us, smiling at the close friendship. But I wasn't there to play a role. I was there to end the script. Halfway through the night, while everyone gathered for speeches, I connected my phone to the projector. Strangers, friends, co-workers. Everyone stared as the screen lit up. At first, it showed a photo of me and her from happier times. She smiled proudly. Then the next slide appeared. Her expression shifted. It was a screenshot. "I keep Lena around because she makes me look better." Gasps filled the room. Before she could react, the next message appeared. "She's so dramatic. Her tears are entertainment." Whispers started. Then another. "I'm only nice to her because she's useful." Her hands trembled. Her voice cracked. "Lelina, what is this?" I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't accuse. I simply said, "These are your words, not mine." Her mask fell off in front of everyone she wanted to impress. Because nothing destroys a fake person more than their own truth on display. Her face went pale. The room fell silent. Her friends stared at her like they were seeing her for the first time. She tried to speak, "No, it's not what it looks like." But the messages kept playing. Her voice notes, her screenshots, her jokes at my expense, her lies, her performance. Everything projected in bright lights in front of the audience she worshipped. Some girls covered their mouths. Some whispered. Some shook their heads. Her closest friend walked away from her. Another said, "Rania, how could you?" She reached for me, tears forming. "Lena, please, I didn't mean..." I stepped back. "You pretended to care," I said calmly. "But this is who you really are." She broke down, not because she loved me, but because she lost control of the narrative she built for years. Her reputation, her friendships, her perfect image, exposed by her own words, not by a fight, not by a confrontation, by the truth she wrote with her own hands. I left the party quietly. No drama, no final words, no last look. The room she once commanded now whispered about her instead of praising her. That was the moment my revenge was complete. Not because she hurt, but because I was free. After that night, Rania tried messaging me, calling me, begging for a chance to explain. Explain what? The humiliation? The manipulation? The years of pretending? I didn't reply, not once. Because closure doesn't always come from conversations. Sometimes it comes from walking away with your dignity intact. People told me I was too harsh. Others told me I was too calm. But the truth is simple. I didn't destroy her. She destroyed herself the moment she used my pain as entertainment. All I did was show the world what she hid. I rebuilt my life slowly. New friends, new boundaries, new strength. And I promised myself one thing. I would never again let someone close enough to rewrite my worth. Sometimes the people who say, "I care about you," are the ones who hurt you the deepest when you're not looking. Betrayal doesn't always come with shouting. Sometimes it comes with laughing behind your back, with screenshots shared as jokes, with secrets traded for attention. But here's the truth. Fake kindness collapses the moment real truth appears. If someone pretends to care, believe their actions, not their words. And if someone mocks your life behind your back, let them drown in the echo of their own lies. Because the sharpest revenge is not anger, it's exposure. And the greatest freedom is walking away from someone who never deserved your heart.